I will never get this. Hello. Hi. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, life. How have you been? He. I said minutes to give me time to go and do things, and then I didn't go and do things, so I've just been sat here, anxiously waiting to go live. Yes, how's life been? What have you been up to? I meant to live stream last week on Saturday as well, but then uni work came up, as it does. Have fun with your dishes. Hey, that was fast. How many dishes did you have to do? I came on, I have so much to talk about. It's going to be great. But now that I'm here, I've forgotten everything I was going to talk. Oh, thank you. I've tried to sort of shave lines and the side shave today. I'm not sure that it works, but that's kind of how I do my hair anyway. I just kind of do things and then go, did I just mess up my hair completely? Probably. Do I care? No. Oh no. I'm trying to embroider a logo on this little patch, and I just realized the whole time I'm doing it, you're going to be able to see the back, which is always the messiest thing. I'm not very good at this. I have great fun doing it, but I'm not very good at it. You can see the view counter going up, but I guess that was talking. Hey. Uh, you know what? Life could be better, but hi, but that's okay. That's why I'm here. It's weird that like I'm kind of nervous here, but I have like 600 subscribers. I'm like, well, obviously not everyone's gonna tune into a live stream. Like that's 600 potential people, and I'm not that nervous sat here, but like my social anxiety is kicking up again, like really badly to do with uni work and group projects. But like the group projects are like 6 people. Mm, I'm sorry. Oh, should we all have a rant and chat? It's just something about the like February to like April phase that like anyone that's prone to a breakdown has it then. I don't know why, but it's a thing. Mm. Decided I'm gonna live. I'm aiming for like a live stream a week until I can get back to videos. Mm. Yeah, you okay? But I'm like really busy with uni work, so we'll see how well I keep that up. I'm only in uni for the next 4 weeks, to be fair, ish, 4 to 5 weeks. So I should have a lot more free time after that to stream, etc. I'm doing software development, unfortunately. Hmm. Do you think it fits though? Because if bipolar is something you struggle with, isn't it kind of nice to know at least so you can start, I don't know, finding help for it? It was kind of like the maladaptive daydreaming thing for me for ages, where I knew something was wrong, but not what. So I was trying to kind of form fit different coping mechanisms and recovery methods from other mental health disorders, and it wasn't really working because it didn't fit what was actually the problem. I don't know. I'm one of those strange people that really likes labels, but I get told a lot that other people aren't like that. It's interesting sometimes, but most of the time it just gives me a headache. I has anyone here played The Last of Us? You know the Firefly logo from that game? I'm trying to embroider that on this patch. It's not going well. Um, I'm fairly new to embroidery, and I normally wouldn't even have attempted this. But my friend was like, no, just buy a patch. You can't do it. And at the point where she said, you can't do it, of course, now I have to. Yeah, this is an embroidery needle, so it's like really blunt for that exact reason. And I have, I always stab myself when I use actual needles. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yeah, it is really hard to talk about my adaptive daydreaming. The amount of people I told that came back with like, oh, everyone daydreams, and it's like, yeah, but not everyone daydreams for like 8 hours a day, you know? Things are falling apart in my room. Yay. Yeah, it's such an awkward communication block with some people though. Like, I met my girlfriend through the maladaptive daydreaming community, and I was trying to explain how I got into a long distance relationship to someone in my uni course. And I was like, I can't say the words maladaptive daydreaming because they'll want to know what it is, and then I'll have to go through the like, oh, but everyone daydreams and blah blah blah. Um, but like, I don't know what else to to say. You okay? Yeah. Um, I'm not great. I'll be honest, which is part of why I was like, how's life in the heading? I'm I don't know. I don't like being a downer, so I'm avoiding talking about it. But how are you guys' life? Are you happy? Are you not? Why aren't you happy? Have a vent where this is a safe space. I feel like I'm outing how bad at sewing I am right now. Got like 3 strands of wool and somehow all of them are tangled. How is that even possible? Oh, I'm sorry. Did something happen? Yeah, no, I've been there way back when. some people from school. Oh, that's good. Me too. I feel better being here. Back in school, a bunch of people from my class found my YouTube channel and like all my social medias, and it was horrible. And I just about quit the internet for a couple years, but I'm back. Yeah, it's nice to talk to like-minded people. It's weird to be on like uni calls and people are making fun of like this guy had this long story about his friend who couldn't order their own like train ticket, and they were like making fun of him, and I'm like sat here like I nearly had a panic attack just because we were going to be on video call today. So like I'm in the same boat, but I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, that's a really hard thing to tell parents. I hope if you do tell them, it goes well. I don't want to ever discourage people from talking about it if they want to. Just know that for me, it didn't go all that well. It's one of those things where because people think maladaptive daydreaming is like exaggerating, it's saying people think that you're trying to say something's wrong with you when you're not. And when you say something like that to a parent, sometimes they come back with like, stop making up reasons to like be sad, or I don't know, just I'm in a bad sorry. I feel like there's lots of ways to be a maladaptive daydreamer. It's kind of like a tick box, you know, if you, I don't know what my definition of maladaptive daydreaming is anymore, but because for me it's something that's kind of always there. Like sometimes it impacts my life negatively and sometimes it doesn't. But no matter where I am at in my life, I spend like at least an hour a day pacing around my room, imagining a scenario. And that's just something I always do, which is how I'm deciding I'm a maladaptive daydreamer. Yeah. It's a weird roundabout like that, isn't it? Like, yeah. Like it's helped me through a lot of things. So sometimes it's helpful, but sometimes I spend so much time doing it that it's like destructive, or sometimes the content of it is so morbid or like dark that it's disturbing. It's swings and roundabouts. Oh, thank you. Guys, stop. I'm I don't know. I don't like myself much at the moment. Um, I really want to come back to doing YouTube. I really do. I don't know why my bloody select museum keeps kicking up when I'm trying to film, but I miss doing videos. I don't know if you should aspire to be. This is still like ruining my life half the time. That's one of the great things about the Maladaptive Daydreaming community is we're kind of tight knit, and it's an easier place to make friends because they get it. Yeah. No, mine is like a bloody horror story, if I'm being honest, which is hilarious because I can't stand actual horror content. I'm like, I have anxiety. I'm anxious all the time anyway. I don't need a movie or a game to make it any worse, you know? I feel like if I wrote any of my daydreams down, it'd come off really horror y. Personally, I'm from Glasgow, but yeah, where's everybody from? So it's great to see. Um, yeah, I mean, I suppose I'm honest, but I don't really know if it's a virtue because it's more like I overshare. Ooh, that's cool. Oh God, what time is it for you then? So all over the place, Ben. That's cool. We have a diverse range of people. That's so cool. I was like, how do people find me though? Oh, that's not so bad. Really? That's only like what? Wait, what time is it for me? It's like 2 hours difference. What the hell? Yes. I don't cook much, but yes. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. It's wait, converting from 24-hour time. 6 o'clock. Hmm. That's not so bad, as long as it's not the middle of the night. Yeah, apparently that's where most of my viewership comes from. Yeah. Oh yeah, wait, where did someone say it? Hold on. Your daydream town is named Appleberry. Yeah, no, same. Mine is named Maxime because I named it when I was like 8, and naming something the Latin word for special is totally original at that age. And I wish I could change it, but that's just what it is now. Diversity is about more than like race. It's like I don't know, just loads of ways. Yeah. I'm okay. Just, I don't know. Hmm. No, I feel like we all have favorite Daydream characters. I always, I know the term for like people in your daydreams is para, but I tend to use the word para to mean like fully developed character with their own free will. Um, and my daydreams have like characters, which are people I've created deliberately and can like control, and then paras. And the paras tend to be the ones I adore. um, Even then, I have some paras I like a lot more than others, and some that have a mind of their own to the point where I wish they didn't because they hurt paras I care about. I love your names. They're really original. I'm always, I have so many paras. I'm really running out of things to call them. Zeros. I ask you about this all the time because I feel like it's the weirdest thing I do as a teen. Does anyone else ever do this thing? Like, do you guys have lots of powers or like a few? Because I've met loads of people that are one way and loads of people that are the other. Hmm? No, it's okay. I feel like one of those people on Facebook, like having a really bad day today, except and someone asks like what happens, and they're like, it's personal, but I just don't want to be a downer. Like I'm not feeling great, but this is helping, and I'd rather not be the reason that other people also aren't feeling great. Where's I going? I am. So if you have lots of paras, does anyone else do the thing where like you set a timer and see how many paras you can name in one go? Like my notebooks are full of these like giant lists, one after the other of names. My friend found one once and was really creeped out. Hmm, thanks. I hope your day goes great too. Thank you. I copied my para. I should have made. Oh, I was gonna say I should have made a video about that when I did that, but I just remembered I hadn't come back to YouTube yet. Last Halloween? Was it last Halloween? No, it was the Halloween before that. Oh, that's cool. I've only got two, but yeah. How do you balance four worlds? Like, I have trouble balancing two. But I dressed up as my Parami for Halloween like 2 years ago, and I committed to it so strongly I've shaved half my hair off. Because you can't go halfsies with that. You gotta jump in the whole way. Yeah, I only had one for like the longest time. I have like a more dominant one. So like there's a main one and then there's one I go to occasionally. Yeah. See, mine always start out that way. Like that's always like, the first thing is like better version of me, and then they go through all kinds of hell until they're like a weird, broken, and a different way from me version of me. Is it like you made up the characters, but then you don't know what to do with them, or is it like they're just there and you like them, but you don't know what to do? Because I have characters like that where it's like you're great and you're so much fun to watch, but you don't really have a purpose in the plot line. So they just show up every now and then and disappear again. Thanks. It's weird. I like. It feels very me, which is probably wrong because it's like the parrot is it's copied from the power me that isn't me. But every time I look more like her, I'm like, this feels right. And I'm like, do I just want to be Ender? Did I miss something? I hope I don't want to be Ender because Ender's a little screwed in the head. Yeah. Yeah, I've Yeah, I have a character like that. She like I have this character, Virus, who only shows up when I have a daydream crash, and I'm not sure if it's because she causes a daydream crash or she's just a result of it. But she is the coolest character. But she basically, whenever she shows up, she kills off my entire paracast, which is like 500 now, verging on 600 paras, which is emotionally traumatizing for me. Never mind the fact that my parame is like most often the only one left alive, and it's a mess. But she's so cool. It's like it's the craziest thing. I wish that I went away to record your daydreams already because I wish I could show it like on a video. It's this weird thing. So when I daydream, it's like a third person like camera. So it's like it's been recorded and I'm like looking from a camera off to the side. And whenever like Virus is around, Paris will start like looking directly into the camera. And it's the creepiest thing, and they don't realize they're doing it. It's like she's looking at the camera for them. And they'll just keep talking as if nothing's happening, but my parame will notice. It's so creepy. Yeah, and they come up with all kinds of weird explanations for them. It's she's like a creepypasta in my own head. I'm making lots of things at the moment. I'm making like a bear for my girlfriend, and I need Will to arrive for it. And I was saying to her like, I hope my Will doesn't arrive because I need to get uni work done. And instead of doing uni work, I've started a whole new project. So I'm making a cardigan out of like squares, which I'm like crocheting or embroidering fandom symbols onto. The idea being, because I'm so quiet in real life, I'll like introduce myself without having to say anything. But yeah, I don't know if he stands out. I hope he does because I love him. That's Steve over there, the skull. And I made the. Do any of you know who Bowsette is? I made like a cosplay for Bowsette in crochet. So he's got the little headpiece with like the horns and the crown and all the like called spout collars and arm pieces and stuff like that on him. And I have my Bowser shell here. Oh, I could send you some tutorials. I love crochet. Can you tell? For I've been doing it for a long time. Third grade. So what age would that be? We don't have grades. I just like no matter how many times someone explains them to me, I forget what ages they like correspond to. God, that looks like such a mess from the back. I promise it doesn't look that messy. Hey, welcome to the chat. I need to come up with like an interesting question to ask people when they join. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out, even though it's so late. See you later. I am from Glasgow, the correct capital of Scotland. It's like a thing here where Edinburgh is the capital. But ask anyone from Glasgow and they will argue for a couple hours straight that it should be Glasgow because we're just better in every way. And you can quote me on that. I am. Where did you think I'm from? People always get this wrong. I don't know why. I guess I just don't sound Scottish. No. I love Americans and all, but considering everything that's going on right now, I'm so glad I'm not American. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. What is the difference between the Edinburgh accent and the Glasgow accent? I think they sound posh compared to us. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've always heard that I don't sound Scottish, but it's just really interesting to me how many people get like my accent completely misidentified. Like, I don't think I've ever had someone correctly guess. Like, did you know, like, just off my accent that I was Scottish, or is it like you've seen it somewhere? Because that would be a first that someone like can tell. Not personally. I've heard a lot about some of them though. Not any like specifically. My mum's watching one currently. It's like the one. Like it's a hotel for dead people. I'm not sure. I don't watch a lot of stuff in general. Like it takes me forever to get through anything because I daydream so intensely whenever I watch anything. Yeah, watching stuff with people is so much easier than alone. Like sometimes it's painful because you physically can't daydream because they're there, but at least you can like actually get through it, you know? Most of the things I've seen because my best friend dragged me through them. Um, I'm kind of all over the place. And most of the things I have seen, like I've only seen the beginning of. I don't know, I'm like really wanting to rewatch the first season of Umbrella Academy at the moment, but I haven't even seen like the second season yet. Oh, that's yeah. I don't know. I kind of love villains, which explains a lot about how my YouTube content goes. Hi, Mason. It's okay. How goes things for you? Hello. Yay! New friends. Love that. I have so much due in the next couple of days. I nearly didn't stream again. I don't know why I keep calling it live stream thing. Um, but then, you know, downtime is important. Oh, thank you. It's so weird when people say stuff like that because I'm just like, but I'm a mess. I just sit there and I mumble. How does that inspire anything? Yeah, yeah, it is. It's great that way. It's one of the easiest communities to be honest in too, because like you don't realize until you're talking to other daydreamers how many small things day to day you don't mention with people. Like someone brings up a show and you're like, yeah, I love that show. And if you don't talk about daydreaming with that person, you have to be like, I love that show and just like emphasize it. But then when you're talking to daydreamers, you can be like, I have a para based on the show and blah. I know of it and I have a friend that's watched it a lot, but I haven't seen it personally. Or like, even I was talking to another daydreamer the other day and she was like, I have to go daydream. And I was like, yes, someone said it. I'm allowed to say it next time, you know? I am attempting to make the Last of Us logo on a crochet square because I'm making a fandom jumper. It's not going bad, weirdly enough. It's going a lot better than I thought it would. She said, and then immediately got stuck on where to go next. This is like I this is one of these things again, both for money and daydream purposes. I don't play a lot of games. I watch a lot of games. So I've seen like five people's playthroughs of both games 600 times over. And I played the first game. But I don't currently have a PlayStation that I can play the second game on. Yeah. Who did you watch out of curiosity? I am a Markiplier and Jacksepticeye person, personally. Yeah, my friend loaned me her PlayStation to play the first game. And I played it like three times in the time that I had it. Um, and I'm craving playing it so bad at the moment. But PlayStations are like 150 odd pound. Hey, Team Jacksepticeye. Yeah, oh, you have us. I know it's easier to talk to people in real life, but hmm. Is anyone else in club? I thought I was doing okay mental health wise. And then my parami had a breakdown. I was like, hmm. Another one, I haven't played God of War, but I have seen a God of War playthrough like three times because it's amazing and I love all things mythology, especially like Greek and Norse. So, hmm. It's okay. It's. I feel like it's probably better to have first-hand experience playing the game. Like that's how they're meant to be experienced. Oh my god, yeah, currently getting through them. I was gonna my friend was like, you should play Little Nightmares 2, and I was like, okay, I'll download the demo and we'll see. But it's like terrifying. And I personally, my response to fear is to freeze. So like playing horror games is really just not my thing because the bad guy runs at me and I just get scared and I just sit there like over and over again. Really, I've been trying going spoiler free because I was gonna play it and then I couldn't get through the demo, so now I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I think anyone who actually knows about Norse mythology wishes to set Norse Zeus on fire. Mythology actually has a pretty big role in my paracosm. I don't have a Zeus yet. I think that's why I don't have a Zeus yet, because I just torture him every 5 minutes. It's annoying too, because sorry, this is why I haven't filmed, because my voice just goes. Um, yeah, I have a Kratos character, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, they keep turning out to be evil. Like I keep killing them and reincarnating them, hoping I'll get a nice one eventually, but it doesn't seem to be working, which is weird because I love Kratos, but whatever. The Daydream verse has decided he's evil. That's just it. Yeah. I always think I've done like a lot of research and I always think I know lots about it and then I talk to someone who actually knows about Greek mythology and I'm like, oh, never mind. Guess not. There we go. Does that look like the firefly sign? Kind of. Is it close enough? Oh my god, he'd be covered in ink though. Oh yeah, the Percy Jackson. I keep trying to get through the Percy Jackson movies. I can't remember why I keep stopping. I think. Yay! Thank you. It's like really heavy daydream triggery. And if I remember correctly, it's also one of those things that does like cringe humor every now and then, or like the characters are awkward or something. And I can't with awkward characters. I feel for them too much, so I just stop watching. Let's see what else is on the fandom jumper so far. Yeah, now that I look at it, all the games I play um, are like I play some games, but those ones are all not heavy on plot because otherwise I just have to stop every 2 seconds to daydream, and that would be a problem. Yeah. Like I horror games where I physically have to continue despite being scared I can't do, and secondhand embarrassment. Anything else content wise? Well, no, I can't do parents dying and movies and stuff either. That's just a thing I have. I will cry for many hours. Even if it's only like a 2 second thing, it upsets me too much. Yes! Oh my god, I watched Blizzard of Little Misfortune. It's amazing. Have you ever played Fran Bow? Because if you like Little Misfortune, you should absolutely play Fran Bow. It's amazing. Well, Misfortune's one of those though that I've seen like 4 times over. That's what I do. I just find games or videos or like movies I like and I just rewatch them over and over and over. So I don't have to find new stuff. Like, and have you ever played Undertale? I know Undertale's like old news by this point, but I'm still obsessed, so. Hmm. Yeah, it's really good. You should just. The Undertale music, yeah, it's amazing. The I think that the maker of the game, Toby Fox, is like that's what he wanted to do more than gaming. He's like majorly a composer rather than like a game maker. Fun fact: I am the top 0.1% of Toby Fox's listeners on Spotify as of last year because like 90% of my studying playlist is Undertale music, and I had that on like loop for most of last year. Like my entire Spotify worked thing was just my study music, which is a tiny bit sad, but you know. Yeah. Or like a thing I keep doing recently, like I'm getting really nostalgic for my old Paracosm stuff. So I keep going back to watch like old stuff that inspired old daydreams. But the problem is instead of like sparking old style daydreams, I'm like corrupting those memories because new daydreams are happening in the new ways and yeah. That's okay. The party's still going. Hello, welcome. I've never actually seen Shark Boy and Lava Girl, which is weird because it's like a childhood rite of passage thing. I don't know why I never did. We're just talking about games and movies and stuff we're obsessed with. Do you have anything to contribute? To pay attention to what I'm doing. Keep making silly mistakes. Yeah, the memes are the best part of some of these things. Like, oh, what was it? Harry Potter for the longest time. I kept saying I was a fan of the fandom. Yeah. Because, like, personally, don't crucify me, but I'm not the biggest fan of the Harry Potter movies. Like, first couple are good, but like the rest are good. They're just not my thing. But for whatever reason, I found the fandom really fascinating and all the memes that came out of it. Hmm? Yeah, oh, I tried to get through the books, but those were daydream heavy. And the last couple are so big. And it's all about war and like stuff like that. And I love studying aesthetics. It's like my favorite thing. This happens a lot with me. So, like, Um, the first couple movies were like literally they're talking about being in school and like you're learning about Hogwarts as a school. I'm like, yes. And then the minute it was all about the wizarding world as a whole and defeating Voldemort, I was like, no. The only reason I've actually even seen all the Harry Potter movies is because um, my friend made me sit down in one sitting and watch all of them in one go. Which, like, when I tell you, I struggled to get through one movie in one sitting. And how many Harry Potter movies are there? There's a lot. I was in physical pain by the end. Like, actually, oh, it's horrible. Like, it was worth it because now I can say I've seen all the Harry Potter movies and I still don't like them, and like, that's a valid opinion. But oh my god, I've never needed to do so bad in my entire life. I haven't. My brother has. He said at some point I should. What is it about? I can't remember. It's been a really long time. Is it? Okay. I'm surprisingly good at those. I don't do the whole strategy thing, but something about my fight or flight kicks in when I'm playing a fighting game, and I actually do fairly well. It really distresses my brother because, um, like Super Smash Bros. He's like actually into it and all these techniques and like combinations and stuff, and I'm just like in there like mashing buttons and beating him anyway. I might get into the Final Fantasy like soundtrack though, because somebody from uni, we were meant to be studying, but somebody added like a music bot. Like on Discord, you can have like a music bot, so you can all listen to music at the same time. Somebody added that when we were trying to have like a studying meet, and started playing like Final Fantasy themes for characters, and I almost like had to leave because there. What was it we were talking about last time? Epic music. It's like that. It's like proper ballady, like to the theme of like a fight scene in a movie. And I was like, I need to daydream now. Thank you. That's great. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's the question that I ask everyone. And there is a right answer. Are you all PlayStation or Xbox players? And while we're at it, Sonic or Mario? Hmm. It's not really the PlayStation or Xbox question isn't really about what you have. It's like what do you prefer, yeah, the PS5 does look really cool. But the fact that the games are like backwards compatible means I'll probably never actually invest in them. Yeah, Steam, PlayStation. Like I said, I don't have a PlayStation. Well, I have an Xbox that I haven't used in forever. Um, but I am a PlayStation person. I have a PlayStation 2 because I'm old school like that, and because we've had it since before I was born, and I've inherited it. So yeah, like there's been games that came out for it, but the fact that they came out for PlayStation 4 as well means like there's no point in really buying one. Yes, PS2s. I love PS2. I like grew up on PS2 games, so yes. Oh my god, I love that that exists. Can we just admire the fact that fucking KFC has a stand in the gaming industry? Like, what the hell? You bought a PS5 for free. How did you do that? I don't think so. It rings a bell though. What game? Hold on. Important question. Ah, right. Some. I feel like it's really hard to find like a good visual novel versus like, just a dating sim. Yeah, KFC console is a real thing. It exists. Look it up. It's amazing. When did this come out for? So for PlayStation 1, so it should be compatible with PlayStation 2, there's a game called Micromaniacs. It's like £3 to buy. You should absolutely play it. It's my entire childhood. It's amazing. Have you seen Doki Doki Literature Club? And did it give you an existential crisis? Why doesn't it make sense? What's the game called? What? Hold on. I might need to play this. Oh my god. What the hell? A dating song about the futility of dating sims. That's amazing. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club is amazing. It caused me the biggest daydream crush though. Like I adore yes, love Yuri. I love games and especially games, but like I guess shows and stuff too that break the fourth wall. Yeah, I had to look at it just sounds so interesting. But like when a specific character no one else is aware that they are in a game and that they are just a character, it like flips my daydreams up so bad, but I love it. Hello, hi Peachy. Welcome to the chat. I do love stuff like visual novels and whatnot, though, that make fun of the genre they're part of. Like, oh, what was the one? My friend made me watch Cabin in the Woods recently because she had to watch it for uni. And it's basically just making fun of horror as a genre, and it's amazing because it's so self-aware. I love that. Apparently, there's a big villain called Alexis. Like, I don't know what it's from. I need to ask because I tried to tell my mom that like I hate my name and I'm gonna change it, and she was like, "Fair enough, you know, we give you your name before you're born, and like we don't know what you're gonna be like. If you want to change it, go for it." Until I was like, "So I want to change it to Alexis." And apparently that's some big villain, and she can't see me as an Alexis because it's some big villain. Yes, I like this character. I also like that she's evil. I love evil characters. I have this problem where I love evil characters so much that like my Daydream universe doesn't have any anymore because I keep reforming them so that I get to keep them. All manner of things. Currently, I think we're on Best Girl Sakura's Daydreaming verse Alexis. We're generally talking about video games and movies, though. If you would like to contribute any that you have seen that you think we should watch. Hello. I am not Irish. I wish I was. I love. This sounds weird, but I love everything Irish. I don't know, it's just a thing I have. No, it's a compliment. I'm glad you thought I was. I am Scottish, and apparently those two accents are similar. So, but yeah, don't you love daydreaming logic like that? To be fair, mine has like a supernatural origin, but there are people with like 16-year-old children who are like 26. Well, actually, yeah, that's the exact same as yours. To be fair, I have like a daydream thing. Yeah. So I've made it like there was, I don't know. Thank you. I'm not sure if it's the Scottish accent because no one seems to be able to identify it as Scottish. But I'm glad you like it. Well, that's cool. Yeah. I think that's what it is. I've grown up with like Irish YouTubers. Thank you. You can't see the mess. This is very deliberately choreographed. So, like, there's a whole mess over there and over there, and you can't see any of it. This all looks very clean. I think I have an Irish-ish accent because I've grown up with Irish YouTubers. I don't know. We're on the age of YouTube where people have grown up more with YouTubers from all over the place than they have with their actual, like, people. Oh my god, I need this app. Apparently there is Irish in my family line, which is amazing. I love it. Sorry, I'm literally going to go look at this app and see if it's on my. Hmm. I love that people are from all over the place. It's great. Oh, I don't think I don't think it's on Apple because most bloody apps aren't on the Apple Store. I love mashups though. They're like the best to daydream to. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, ages of everyone in the chat. I always forget, like, I feel like it's an internet thing to assume everyone you talk to is like the same age as you. I personally am 19. Oh, sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you. I hate my laugh, but thank you. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I found it really difficult to like pace to slowed and reverbed songs. I have I think I talked about this last time, I can't remember, but like I have what I call like slow daydreams and fast daydreams. And like fast daydreams are like pacing around aggressive music. But slow daydreams are like sit in one spot and stare at a wall, like stare at a very specific area of a wall for many hours straight. And reverb songs tend to do that to me. Mm, yeah, that's cool. It's, I guess it's okay. I don't know. I joke about Glasgow being, I guess, the best place to live and all that, but whenever it comes to actually showing people where I live, um, it's like stuff like when I look up my school, like the school I went to, the first thing that comes up on Google Images is the area just before my school being taped off with police tape because there was a bomb threat at our school. Hello, welcome to chat. Yeah, I haven't really changed physical appearance wise since I was 15. Um, I started YouTube when I was 14. So a lot of my videos, I am technically 15. It's like if you look up Glasgow City Centre, because I was like looking it up to show someone I know online who like lives far away. Um, one of the first things that comes up there is like the city centre swarmed by police. which apparently happened in 2020, which is bizarre because I didn't know about that when it was happening, and I'm not sure how I missed it. Wow, really? Oh my god. That's cool. Oh, thank you. That's so. How did you find my channel 4 years ago? Oh god. Oh no, you must have seen all the cringe from. Oh, that's nice to know. I feel like we're in an age where almost no one has like names from their actual culture. Like even wait, where is my birth name from? Oh, thank you. Oh, apparently my birth name is Greek. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently it was translated from Eve as well, which is hilarious. Hmm. I suppose that's really common too. It's funny, my parents actually picked my birth name like last minute. Like I was going to be named Willow after. Have any of you seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer? I was going to be named Willow after the character in that. Um, and then they realized, no, my birth name is Greek. I don't really want to say it just because I've been like avoiding being associated by the name for ages, and I feel like if I tell people the name, someone who doesn't like me might find it and deliberately use it, and it makes me. Bleh. Alexis is what is the origin of Alexis? Roman and Catholic churches, apparently. Interesting. Yeah. Well, I was going to be named Willow after Willow and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then they realized like we live in Scotland. Hello. And that I would inevitably be nicknamed Willie. So they decided to change that just as I was born. So I was baby Patterson for a while. Um, oh yeah, but they ended up picking my birth name because it's supposed to be like unique, which is hilarious because the day I was born, 4 other people with my birth name, were born and also called that. So much for unique, I guess. We have so many people, so many friends in the chat. It's great. Yeah. Whole gang is here. Yeah, Sakura. I mean, you can always just, if you really don't like it, but you don't know what to change it to, like, take your time with it. You could change your name at any point, you know? That's good to know. I like the name Aaron. I've had a few characters named Aaron because I have some names that like I like so much that I have a few characters named after them on accident because I name that character that, and then I'm like, but they have to be a really special character to be named after this thing I really like. So then they'll have that name for a while, and then they'll turn out to be a bit of a dick or something, so I'll change their name. So a few people have been named Aaron in my Paracosm. Oh, yeah, if it sounds boring to you, I mean, yeah. A lot of people, like, when I tell them my birth name, they're like, oh, but it's a good name, though. And I'm like, yeah, but I hate it. mm. Yeah, oh god, I had a character named after my birth name when I, like, first started, and the first thing I did was kill her off. I say the first thing I did. The first thing my Paracosm did. It wasn't a conscious choice, it just happened. Anytime I try and include real people in my, like, Maxime Paracosm, they tend to just die. my Paracosm is just like, nope. Oh, thank you. This is a recent thing. Is it handy? Oh no, it's covered in mess. I have this giant box that I've had up in my wardrobe for ages, full of wool. But my mum does my mum taught me to crochet. And she does this thing every now and then where like I'll ask for a single ball of wool, a single ball in a very specific color because I'm doing something for a project, and she will come back with an entire bag full of wool. And then a couple of days later, she'll go through her entire wool collection and give me another bag full of wool. So I needed a ball of wool the other day. Hello. And I asked her. And now we have, you can't see it, wait. There's two. There's another box over there. And it officially didn't fit in my giant box anymore. So I was like, okay, I'm making myself a storage box out of cardboard boxes. Why so many bags of glue? What bags of glue? Yeah. Yeah. You know what drives me insane is when people hate characters because they're like correctly mentally ill. You know what I mean? Like Iron Man. So many people hate Iron Man for like specific things he's done, and I can't think of an example right now. But like Iron Man has anxiety, and oh no, not glue. Wool, like giant plastic bags of like balls of wool. Oh my god, Eight Sisters. How? Oh my god. How do you find space to daydream? Like, oh my god. Jesus, guys, you have such big families. Oh no. Oh no. Was she okay? Jesus Christ, I have one brother and he drives me insane sometimes. I don't know how you guys cope. 2 seconds. Hello. My cat is not here. Hello, What you doing? Wow. Oh, my thing is frozen. Hello? Thank you. She's adorable. Can you guys see my camera? It's frozen for me. Okay, that's I'm just gonna, okay, cool, that's what it is then. This is normally the part in a video call or something I turn it off and on again, but I don't think I can do that in the middle of a stream. Yeah, I'm the oldest too, but like my brother's like a year and a half younger than me, so it doesn't really count for much. That is driving me insane. Why is my camera bloody broken for me? Oh, see you whenever you get back then. Oh, hello. You have been commanded. Can you guys see my cat? Okay, I was like gonna change the angle of the camera so you can see see her properly. Oh, sounds like you need a better best friend. Oh, we all have different reactions to grief. Numbing out is a perfectly reasonable one too. Thank you. Yes, she is. She's wonderful. She also just likes to come in when she can hear me talking. Like, she never wants my attention, but the minute I'm like doing something online, she's like, "Hello, you must now leave the call or whatever you're doing and let me in right this second, or I will scream this house down." Don't you? Yeah. Oh, lots of people are scared of cats. They I feel like they're okay as long as you respect their boundaries, you know? When she was younger, I used to like pick her up a lot because I wanted to cuddle her. And since I stopped doing that, we've gotten on a lot better. Yes, oh my god, she's a tortoiseshell. I love tortoiseshells so much, and I think it's just because she's my like first cat, and I adore her specifically. But now they're like my favorite type of cat. Oh, how old are you? It's not a bad thing to be the youngest person in the chat. I have so many comfort characters. And I think someone's younger than you. I yeah, that makes sense. I can't remember where I've heard this. It might be white cats I'm thinking of. But aren't orange cats generally quite aggressive? I think it's like one of those urban myths things. Really? I feel like it'd be better to only have a few so you could like focus on them. But I have so many and I like jump between them. Oh, technically no. Technically, this is embroidery or sewing. I'm hold on, try to get a bloody bit of string into my needle. I'm making a logo thing. So apparently, you wish to be Scottish, Sticker. Yeah, I mean, I wish I had my brother's red hair. I think he'd kill me if I ever did it. But I wish I could show you guys a picture. It's like proper neon. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, thank you. It takes practice, you know. I've been like trying to get into it for like the last 5 years, and I feel like I've only just mastered it. Well, mastered is probably the wrong word. Achieved it in any meaningful way. Guy, come on, just try to be nice. Yeah, no, keep it though. You'll never know when you want to come back to that stuff. Honestly, there's so much of my writing I threw out when I was younger that I really wish I hadn't. That's so much writing. Oh my god. I was lucky if I wrote a couple pages. The best sibling. Yeah, exactly. We love you, Clink Pop. Yeah. Honestly find writing easier than reading. Because reading like triggers my daydreams. Um and writing is more about venting what's already happening in my daydreams. No, that sounds amazing, honestly. Well done for writing that much. Oh my god, an Among Us lobby with family. That sounds so terrifying. I just realized this entire bit is in the wrong area, and I have to undo this entire bit. And we do it. The joys of embroidery. I've never seen The Vampire Diaries. I hear it's quite dramatic. Should I watch it? That's probably not what you're talking about, but that sounds like Jonathan just said, "How did you guys find this channel?" And Sakura just said, "Yes." Yeah, I have a few shows like that where technically I consider myself a fan of them because I watched them with my parents when I was younger, but like I don't remember what happens in it. Like Buffy's one of those. I've rewatched the first couple of seasons of Buffy recently, but besides that, it's been a very, very long time. I was a very small child when I watched it, and I missed bits because my parents went on ahead without me. Yay! I love Silent Souls too. She's great. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. You know, my brother's younger than me, and he probably taught me half the stuff I know. Yay! Dying batteries. I'll probably leave in the next 15 minutes, to be honest, because this is fun, but I do have to get uni work done eventually. I've got like 3 assignments due in the morning, or not in the morning, Jesus, and on Monday. Wow, that is a lot of languages. Well done. I love that. I'm if I ever go abroad, to somewhere that doesn't speak English, to somewhere that speaks a different language, that's what I'm gonna learn. And I'm just gonna say I love you to the first person I meet as like a power move. Oh my god. I've been learning like Irish Gaelic on and off for the last couple of years, but nothing compared to you guys. That is amazing. I only speak the one, so you're doing better than me. Mm. Wow. Yeah. Be proud of your 2 languages. See, that's still cool though. I only speak one language because we don't really teach many languages here. Oh. Yeah, I had to do French in school, and I was not good at it. I can barely speak English. Thanks. I'm not gonna manage another language, but thanks for trying. Yeah. Fun fact about my So in our 4th year of secondary school, we had to do like an exam. What's the word? examined class on French. Like, we had to take the exam, it was mandatory. And I deliberately failed mine. Yeah. I deliberately failed my French exam. And that was fine. And then a couple weeks later, when I'm no longer taking French classes and no one has warned me about this, they pull me out of some random class and they're like, right, retake your French exam. And I'm like, I haven't spoken or learned a word of French the entire time I haven't been doing French. You didn't warn me I was going to retake this exam and I failed it the first time. What do you think is going to happen? And the crazy thing is, I passed. So I low key think the teacher cheated for me or something because there is no way I should have passed that class at all. That's cool. Oh, what's up? Oh, yeah. Languages are hard, man. I feel like, yes, I pride myself on knowing good memes, but now they've asked, none are coming to my brain. Yes, I'm really bad for dark humor and not knowing when I shouldn't say things. Yes, feel free to tell your jokes. Oh god. Oh my, that's amazing. No. It was amazing. I love it. I don't know. Apparently, people are being brought back to life. Whole squad. Oh no, is 22 too old? God, how old is 19? This isn't really working anymore. I'm trying to make the Firefly logo from The Last of Us, but it's not really working. It's fine. I'm almost there. Hey. It's the internet, and this is a safe space. Of all ages are accepted. It's fine that you're 11. Don't worry about it. You are what age you are, you know? I can't even figure out how to undo this anymore. Okay, I'm done with this this embroidery thing for the day. Yeah. Alright, I'm probably gonna go because I have like literally about 3 assignments. They're gonna take a couple hours due for Monday, and I haven't even started. So yeah, this was fun though. I'll try and do it again next week. Bye. Peace. Okay. Yeah. Bye.